I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our... Up first, Fists of Fire from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI national title. The last time we saw them in action, they pulled off a very close win. Introducing first, the legend himself, Mickey Ward, from the United States of America. The last time we saw them in action, they suffered a very tough KO. Let's see how they respond here.
Look at this. These fights are so up front. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the white trunks trimmed with black. Introducing the current national welterweight champion, Fists of Fire. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, Irish Mickey Ward.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Solid punch. The straight right just misses. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. Those counter punches have to hurt. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Punching. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both men step back for just a moment. That big hook doesn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance with...
And there's the bell for round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. My question is this. It's not about becoming champion, it's about staying champion. There's only very few champions in the world that believe they are the best. So if you're going to pick the title up, it's not about the first defense. It's not even about the second defense. It's about the third, fourth, fifth defense. It's yours. So I want to see him own this belt that he kicked up in his last 5. Own it to say, I deserve the belt.
And he scores with the counter. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than has to.
Nice exchange here from both men.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging could be sometimes, there's no... There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. You'd like to see more jabs. Why weren't they covering up? And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Down goes Ward. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I've got to see that again.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. So it's plan B time. Here we go to the 4th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. They exchanged punches. The straight right just misses. shot lands.
One punch could change everything in this battle.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Back into the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? There's a counter shot. Swing and a miss with the right hook. You believe what we are seeing. They figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot. Ward. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four, five, six.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. It's not over till it's over. On to the 6th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A swing and a miss with the left hook. A perfect counter lands. Looking to land the hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. So much firepower here. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Thinking holding on here for a minute. That uppercut doesn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's go back to the...
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my seat. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat back quid like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type. Energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type. Energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. When your team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, they won't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
back in the building. Trust. Tell her man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes, that's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve, that's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed, fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up, getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer, them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Down for the anarchy, them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations, man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working, down for the salary. Everyday in gym, burning the calories. Keep meditation, man can't
I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Brooklyn Hall. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Fists of Fire. Up first, Fists of Fire from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI national title. Their last fight was a very close victory. Arturo Gatti from Canada, coming off a very close win.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the white trunks, trimmed with black. Introducing the current national welterweight champion, Fists of Fire. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Canada, Arturo Thunder Gatti.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, it gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We're expecting... an all-out offensive display. No rest for the weary. He threw a punch and just got countered. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Good counter punching. Insane action. Carrying away the right hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he scores with the counter. This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. His stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. And there's the bell for round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Nice exchange here from both men.
Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. And forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The perfect counter lands. The courage on display here is incredible. And shoot. The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second.
The bell rings and we start the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A perfect counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided. Here we go to the fourth round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. Jab does not score. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. A real good back and forth. Right there. So much for... And Fist of Fire goes down.